podcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everyone, I hope you can hear me. Sorry, a couple minutes jumping on here a little late, having a little trouble with my mic and everything. I'm excited for this webinar. I'm so glad about this one. I've been looking forward to this one. Chad and I, man, we have done so much together online, and he's like probably my best friend in the world. And I'm telling you, this guy is amazing at the stuff that he does. And he's amazing at software and just being able to lay out things and make things happen, man. It's crazy. So I've got to see a little bit of this ahead of time, and I got to be involved just a little, and that was exciting. And but I have not got to see the whole concept of him put it together like this. And so what I want you to do is just get your pen and paper. Well, whatever you do, I'm a pen and paper guy. Get it ready and get ready to be amazed here. And Chad, are you there?
Yes, sir. What's happening, good friend?
Hey, man, doing great, doing great. He was so excited about this one, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's pretty awesome, man. It's something that a lot of people are experiencing a lot of success with.
Well, it's just amazing. The little bit that I got to do, see the way you put it all together, and man, it's just like pop, pop, pop was like wow.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to dig in and use this as well, and I think people are just gonna blow their mind.
Cool. Well, hopefully we can do some pops. Let me see if I can open up the chat here. Oh, cool. There's all the comments. Oh, I recognize some of these people. Hey, I haven't seen some of these people in a long time.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They're still coming in too. So I get,
Cool.
we should have a pretty packed house here. So I'm just going to kick back here and I'm going to go ahead and mute myself for a minute, and that way I don't have any background noise here. I got a dog running around, and I'm going to let you take over, and everyone just be prepared here.
Perfect. And feel free to interrupt me. I'm good for it.
Okay. All right, buddy.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for having me. And in this presentation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how we're able to generate $89,000 in 30 days without any technical or mental obstacles. Now, if you guys will please get engaged on the chat, I ask a lot of questions. I like to know where you guys are stuck in your business. This is my goal for this presentation. I want to show you the most profitable business to be for the next 10 years. I believe it's going to be around for a long time. I want to introduce you to a marketing system. It's going to allow you to create digital courses and platforms in no time at all, kind of what Chris was talking about. And I want to introduce you to the marketing platform that's going to allow you to set up all your marketing material with no technical obstacles. So that was a pretty amazing introduction. Thank you. I've been doing online marketing since 1998, since, in my mid-20s. I'm 42 today. Generated millions of dollars in my business. I teach my students how to succeed with online and as well as offline marketing. I've also worked with local clients in my area over the years, so doctors, attorneys, chiropractors, churches, all kinds of stuff. And my passion is helping people just like you, and I'm also the owner of a very successful software company. Now today, especially for my good partner here, we have a deal of a lifetime. And I say that, I really mean that. I just came off another webinar, and they said, man, you should have pitched that for 1997, like, this is just too good to be true. Well, this is what we're doing. So it really is a deal of a lifetime. You see there's 256 people that have said, I'm in. They're waiting to get access to this. We're trying to get everybody in today. So it's high in demand. And as I go through this presentation, I want you to be thinking, how much money could I make if I was able to go out there and offer these services to other customers and clients, okay? So this here, I'm going to show you a little bit about this. This is the inside of our platform, and this is Everlesson. And so if you see over here, the yellow are people that are very, very active, and the green are people that are stagnant. And so you can see that there's $11,964 in course sales. There's all these comments coming in. There's testimonials, all kinds of cool stuff happening. We put a lot of work into this. But now that you've seen this dashboard, I just kind of want to go through some of these screens and just kind of show you some things, because our members are very, very successful. They made a lot of money, made over $10 million with the system so far. So this guy over here, 1,815,000, over here, 246,000, 128,000, 50,000, 38,000, 46,000. And if you notice, you can see where all the members are at all around the world. You can see the comments coming in, the pending testimonials, and 96,000, 111,000, 76,000. Here's some testimonials coming in, 135,000. Like, our members are just crushing it out with these numbers, right? And so you can see that it's not just a system in theory. It's not just a software we created where nobody's making money. Like, our members are making a lot of money with this system, right? So you see 89,000, 15, 70,000, 40,000, 62,000. I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. So type in the chat here. Would you guys like to learn what it is they're doing and how they're making this kind of revenue? Let me know here. And I don't think you've ever seen those kind of numbers before, have you, Chris?
No, that's some amazing stuff there. Man, I didn't realize things were going like that.
Yeah, no, they're going very well. And, you know, to be honest with you, like, I keep hearing the number, but you kind of put it in perspective when you actually see those screenshots. And I was like, holy crap, like, we did it. Like, we built something amazing that people are succeeding with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. So what are they doing to make this kind of revenue? All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, they have a free Facebook strategy, most of them, and they're combining it with online education. So when I say online education, are you guys familiar with online education? I'm talking about like Udemy, lynda.com, in some cases YouTube, online training courses. That's online education, right? And so let me find my slide over here. Sorry about that. Chris will tell you, because we used to launch a lot of things back in the day. To be honest with you, I've launched a lot of bonehead products because it was like, you know, hot at the time, but it was a shiny object. I've been guilty of that. I can remember he and I launched something called FB Magic Bar. It was a cool strategy and everything, but I look back, I'm like, man, what the hell was I thinking, right? So I don't do that anymore. I left that space a while ago. You know, we're still launching this here, but that's because it's making a difference in people's lives. But yeah, I'm guilty of the bonehead products. But it's like I have a full-time job now. Like, I remember Chris reached out to me like a year ago. He's like, dude, what happened to you? Did you like disappear? Are you okay or what? And it's just because I've been focused on building out this one platform. And the reason why is because I found out that online education is expected to be a $325 billion market by 2025. That's according to that article that you see right there on the screen. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to focus on that. That's a big piece of the pie. And everybody else is focused on, you know, different things. And so there's no competition. I can really make this work. And as you can see, my members have figured out they can make it work as well. So I'm going to share 3 secrets with you today that have to do with that $325 billion piece of the pie. The first thing is I'm going to teach you how to build a lead generation system in 3 minutes that we can use to build a massive list and sell our other products. Okay? The second thing is I'm going to teach you how to create an entire webinar funnel in no time at all. So all the pages, the links, the countdown timers, even the emails are all set, ready to go. And I'm going to teach you how to make over 6 figures a month with webinars, just like this webinar right here, just by applying my 8 webinar enhancers. Now, I've been working very, very closely with Chris to come up with those enhancers, and he has helped me out tremendously, and I've been able to put it on autopilot. And so my significant other, who's also on the call, she's also my business partner, we're all 3 going to be teaming up, and we're going to actually be doing webinars with the system that I'm about to present to you. So I'm going to do a live demo, but before I get to that, I want to put this warning out here, okay? I want you to forget everything you know about creating online courses, okay? Because we're going to completely change the whole entire way things are done. And the second warning is I want you to forget everything you know about building pages and funnels, because I don't know about you. I have found that to be a very, very frustrating experience, and I think it's too complicated. So basically, we're disrupting the online marketplace, okay? So what I'm going to be demonstrating in this call is Everlesson. This is kind of like, I don't even want to call it a page builder. It's just going to be a quick solution to getting pages and funnels built. We're not trying to be a ClickFunnels or anything like that. You know, that serves its purpose. We have a different purpose. I'm also going to be revealing Everlesson to you. Okay, so type in the chat here. Let me know if you guys want a live demo, and I just want to check in with you, Chris. Are we good? Are we on track here? Everything good?
Yeah, it's looking really good, really good. I'm getting a lot of comments here too, so everybody seems to be ready. And yeah, I did just got the webinar stuff just a little bit, but it was fun. That excites me. I really like that. And
people commenting on my bonehead products.
Yeah. I'm definitely guilty. I've been there.
Yeah, but it's true, right? Like that was a bonehead product, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a gimmick product. It was a pretty cool idea though. But yeah, it was, I guess, bonehead in the long run if you look at it.
Yeah. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take you guys over to a platform really quick. I'm going to take you into, so I've shown you a screenshot, but look, we know how screenshots can go, right? We know you can fake screenshots and everything. And so I just want to show you live. This is one of my members right here. And if I come in here to his dashboard, you're going to see the actual dashboard itself. So these are all his active members. Here's comments coming in. So that comment just came in today. Pending testimonials are coming in, $11,964 in sales. So yeah, this stuff is real. Yeah, somebody's saying it's nice to see it live. Yeah, it's real. And what I want to do, so this is the back end, and we're going to be working in the back end this evening. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what the front end looks like. Okay, so if I click this little login button here, just want to make sure. I'm going to go ahead and log out so you can see this because I was already logged in. So
Can I
let me
interrupt you
log out.
real quick? You said I
Yeah,
could interrupt you. So I think
please.
that's the biggest thing about this is I saw the comment, see it live, like you said. You have to really see this live to appreciate it. I mean, it is just it's incredible when you get to see it that way. When the other way, you just don't appreciate it. I mean, it's, so anyway, go ahead. I just wanted to say that because I love this part here.
Yeah, and this system, guys, will put the space shuttle on the moon. Seriously, it'll mop your floors. It'll do everything for you. But we also recognize that we have to take care of the people that don't have a lot of experience, that are brand new. And I'm gonna prove to every single person on the call, like when you look at this here, this is kind of intimidating, right? And you're saying, oh my God, this is gonna be difficult. Like I can't do this. Like I know you're already telling yourself that because I've been in the business a long time. But I'm going to prove to you that you can on this call. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in really quick. And this guy is not a big guru. He's never launched a product before. He doesn't have a big list. But what he does have is he has a Facebook group. He just built a free Facebook group. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And this is what we see. Very, very basic. You see we have his video here. We have an area for downloads, an area where you can type in comments, and if you pause the video and type in a comment, it timestamps it. Here you see recent comments coming in. It's just pretty cool stuff, right? This is our gamification. We'll talk about this. So this video here, he has you do something, and so down below this is a goal that he wants you to do. This is called gamification. And so when you complete this goal, you're issued either points or a badge, and then when you receive a badge, you can have a reward. So you can give them one of your other products. You can give them a Amazon gift card, whatever you want to do. Gamification is very, very big. Okay, so this is the front end, and I click this here. It goes to full video. Very, very clean, easy design. The members all come in here, and they can rate the product. So would you be willing to rate this course? Yes, I will. Boom, boom, boom. Submit my answer. I say, love this guy. And then what happens is this comment right here is going to appear on the sales page. How you like that? Pretty easy stuff, right? So now you guys have kind of seen, the front end. And also, let me show you one more thing. If I click this leaderboard here, these are everybody that's playing in this contest right now, right? So gamification is very, very important if you want to get your members all the way to the end, if you want to get them success, and if you want to get them spending a lot of money with you, you want to have gamification, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore the back end. All right, so we're going to come over here to where we actually built out the course. This is one course inside this one membership. And I think one of the most important things, I'm not going to show you a lot because I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you come over here to pending goals, I only set up 2 goal blocks for him on 2 lessons. And so here's all the gamification happening, right? So this was just done today. This guy he actually bought on one of our other webinars. He bought when I was demonstrating it because it changed. But you can see all these people are completing these goals, right? So how many people are liking this? Would you like to learn how to create a course where you have gamification like this happening and your members are excited and they're happy and they want to go buy other products from you? That's pretty awesome, right? And that's exactly what we have set up with this system. The strength is gamification, and I know Chris has done a great job teaching about monetization. Gamification and monetization, okay? So everybody said, yes, I'd like to learn how to do this. Let me show you how easy this is, okay? I'll come over here to the dashboard. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to Firefox. I don't want to screw up his site, so I'm going to go ahead and log into my own site. So I don't mean to like bounce around on you guys, but actually I'll try to do it in incognito. I'm just going to have those two sites open. So let me get back into my site here. And I want to show you something that's in my platform that's not in anybody else's. So we spend a lot of time trying to make sure that our new members are going to be successful. Like, that's very, very important to us, okay? So once I log in, I've got this button I'm going to click that nobody else is going to see except me, right? So this is my dashboard, but let me show you what you're going to see. When you first come into our software, you're going to be taken to a welcome screen just like this. Simple steps, and when you're ready to get started, it's going to look just like this. Now, you can't screw this up. I don't give you any other options. Like, you can't screw this up. We're going to go ahead and create a membership. Can you give me an idea for a membership, Chris? Not a course, but a membership.
Hey, you're gonna put me on the spot, huh? Okay. Membership. Well, what you like? You want a certain niche, or you looking for?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I mean, you can do the simple. How do I train my dog to walk? You know, how do I train my dog or something like that?
So we'll do dog training.
Okay, there you go.
So
Sorry.
I'm going to type the name of the membership. No, I'm tired too. So we'll go ahead and type in the membership title here, and then we'll say in this membership, you're going to find products or courses that will help you train your dog. Okay? And so what I want to do is we're doing some magic stuff with images inside the system because we don't want you guys tinkering around with anything. So normally I would go to deposit photo. I wouldn't steal from Google, but tonight I'm just going to steal from Google. So I'm going to search for dog training. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, we'll come over here to images. So I know you guys know how to do this, right? And I want to find an image that I can use. So this one right here is a perfect size. That's a cute dog. So we'll go ahead and save this one right here. So I'm going to save it on my desktop. It's called Event Maker. Okay. So now I'm just going to come in here. That's going to be the image for my membership. So here's my gallery with all my images. And we actually have something new called Unsplash. I'm really excited about that. Those images are pretty awesome. But I'm going to click Upload Image. And I'm going to go ahead and select my dog. And I'm going to say Insert. Okay, so now there is my membership. I'm going to go ahead and click Proceed. Now, can everybody do what it is? Let me just make sure I didn't click that one. Can everybody do what it is I just did? Type in the chat here and let me know. And then what I want to do, I think it's because I logged in twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you lost it there because you were in twice.
I did, but let me just see if I think it's still down here. And that's okay. Yeah, it didn't. So let me just do this really quick. Hold on. I can't be logged in twice like that. Like normally you're not logged in. So hold on. Dog training, and then I'm just gonna take that again, put that there, add image. Okay, there it is right there. Insert. Okay, and that's usually how fast I go, guys. All right, so proceed. Oh, I didn't put the membership description in there. Maybe that's why.
Right. Well, it reminded you though. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and the next step, we're going to choose our theme. So I'm going to click this button here, and I can come over here, and I can choose from these different themes. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I could choose any of these themes, but I like this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, let's use this theme. And now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to build out a master set of pages that we can just use over and over and over. I don't want you to spend a lot of time in this. So I'm going to click this little thing here because I don't like that bar going across. Some people do, but I just like this right here. I'll bet Chris didn't know that was there. And I'm going to go ahead and say Add Image. And let's go ahead and pull in our dog. And we're going to tell it to stretch. And we got videos teaching you how to do all this. Okay? So now the purple doesn't work. So I'm going to come over here and click on another page where I can get more detail what I'm looking at. And let's go ahead and change the color. Now, you can do your custom colors yourself, but I'm just going to come over here and do like predefined colors, and this is going to match everything for me for this one theme, right? So I can just come over here and just start clicking until I find something I'm happy with, right? So if we want something like that, I really don't like green to start with, but let's try something like that. So I'm going to say save. Okay. And now we're going to go to the next step. Is everybody good? Type in the chat here. Let me know if you're good on this. Yes, yes, good. Okay, so we're going to click next step. All right, so look, our membership's set up. So, okay, let's go. Next thing is, how do you want to set payments when you start selling your course? What surprised me, Chris, is most of the people that you saw in those screenshots are just using PayPal. Like, they're not even using Stripe or JVZoo or anything. I'm like, you can't take a $997 payment on PayPal. He proved me wrong when he hit $10,000. I'm like, okay, maybe you can. So I'll just go ahead and choose PayPal. I'll click continue. And now see the step here? Let's create your first course. So I'm going to click create my first course. And can you give me an idea for a course inside of our membership?
Proper leash, something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Or just, yeah, that'll work. Proper leash training. Because
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. People don't know how to walk their dog.
Yeah, I don't have a dog. I don't know.
Okay. I just learned something new.
Yeah, me too.
You're supposed to walk. Supposed to walk them on the left side. And anyway, I won't fill out your membership for you, but yeah, I actually did.
It sounds like you need to build a course.
I've did something like this before, so that's why. Not the course, but I've dabbled a little bit in the dog market.
Yeah, little dog. They're so innocent looking when they're that young, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and add this image. I'm just doing the same steps over and over, guys, right? So I'm gonna say insert, and there it is, right? So that's it. We're gonna click proceed. All right, we're done. Can you guys do what I just did? I want everybody to type in the chat. Everybody that's on this call, can you guys do what I just did? That's it. We just created a membership and a course. You can't screw this up. Well, you can if you log in multiple times like me. Don't do that, right? So you'll watch this video, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you just did, right? I'll be like, okay, you just created your membership, and inside your membership you have this course. Like I do a very good job of like walking you through this whole process. And then what's going to happen is I'm about to turn you loose. I'm about to turn you loose to the wolves. So I want to make sure you're prepared, right? So you'll click on take me to the dashboard, and your dashboard is not going to look anything like my dashboard, okay? But if I come through here, you can see that it's right here. I don't remember if you remember local marketing immersion back in the day, but we did $28,000 in sales. The chiropractor's marketing package, that was $24,000. Coaching program, yeah, let's not talk about that. $36,000. This was our live event in Vegas. We didn't mean to sell it, but we did like 1,068. So you can, and when I was on a call with Chris the other day, he goes, hey, I got this idea. How about for VAs? Like, can you build a membership for your VAs? I'm like, dude, look. Yeah, I sent him a screenshot. I sent a screenshot. I'm like, Chris, I'm already ahead of you, man. I've already got this whole entire membership for all my VAs.
Yeah, I think
so
that's
like bot delivery, yeah, setting up webinars, creating email campaigns. So I mean, because you know, when you got to fire a VA or whatever, you don't want to train them again. Like that stuff gives me a headache. So I just turn them loose in the membership. I'm like, here, go learn. Right? They can even take a little quiz. If they fail it, I'm going to hire somebody else.
Love it.
Yeah. So then we had this just a short little webinar we did. We did like $20,000 on that. We really haven't started promoting that yet. That's course immersion. My reason for showing this is just kind of giving an idea of the niches and to let you know that we actually use this software. It's my baby. Like this has been my life. So yeah. So now that we've gone and created that membership, I'm sorry, it's right here. Here's our dog training one. Okay. We're gonna go inside of it, and now we see the course that we just built. Can you guys comment? Let me know if you're with me. Is this making sense? Okay. Now we don't have any lessons on our course, so this is actually very, very easy. All I'm going to do is hit this button, and I just created one lesson, and I'm going to hit this button again, and I just created 2 lessons. That's it. Now, what we're going to do is, if I come over here and click the view button, we can see what this one page looks like. Okay, so it's already starting to be built out, like with the lessons, the menus, the related boxes, all this stuff. It's already starting to be built out. And so what I can do now is I'm going to add a video to it. And so this is a video library. So if I click add new video, I can pull in from YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, Amazon, pretty much all of them. I'm just going to do YouTube for sake of time, and I'm pretty sure that's what Chris uses anyways.
Yep.
So I'll come over here and we'll look for like dog leash, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there is dog leash training.
Yeah, there is.
Somebody could build a
You thought
course.
I was making it up, man.
I did. So train your dog not to pull on the leash. Look at that. There's
I told you I did this before. I know.
Like you paid for that?
Huh? Well, I bought a couple because I was doing one. But anyway, I sold some of the stuff. So
Right.
I
So
had
we'll
a
type in
dog site for a
dog
while.
leash training. So that way we recognize it. We'll go ahead and paste in the URL here. And I'm on YouTube. And I'm going to say submit. Okay. Now, guys, I just went and created, if I put in my title here, right? So we can say, let's see, what could the lesson be, right? What type of leash to get? I don't know. I don't have experience with this, Chris. Sorry. So
No,
in
that's
this
fine.
lesson, you're going to discover the right type of leash to stop from strangling your dog. Okay, right? So, not your dog, but how about your dog? All right, so we'll say save. Okay, so now that lesson's done. And if I come over here and I click the view button, that's it, we're done. Is there anybody, yes or no, can you do this? I just want to keep track of where you guys are at. I want to make sure that we don't lose you. Renee says, wow. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want to waste time, guys. Chris and I, we do a lot of webinars, and I'll take the replay, and I'll literally push one button and push another button, and then all my members get it, and I'm like done. And that's like a dream scenario for me, okay? So that's how fast you're going to build out this course. But let's say that he wants to sell this for 17 bucks. What he wants to do is he wants to get leads in here to sell that course, right? So I'm going to show you a secret, and I want you to use this just for lead generation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new course, right? Because now we're outside the wizard. It's going to work the same exact way. There's a little bit more detail here. So give me another example for this whole dog thing.
Oh, we're doing the dog thing. Tricks. Is that what what do you want?
That's fine. How to teach a dog tricks. Is there courses on that too?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
And
How to teach
our dog
tricks.
gives high five, both paws, and man, I got her going. I taught my daughter how to teach her.
How to teach a dog tricks. All right. So there's the same dog. So we'll just take this guy, right? This image is a little small. We'll do something like this guy. And it's a little small.
There's a section in there, Renee, where you can add PDFs. You got a question? I was just answering.
Yeah, I mean, I could show that. I'm just trying to keep it very simple for them.
I'm just answering the questions. It's in there, so she knows it's in there.
Okay. Yeah, it's one click, actually.
Yeah, it's real simple. You can pretty much.
You want me to show that?
You can in a minute. Finish what you're doing. Don't get distracted.
How to teach a dog tricks.
I didn't mean to pick a hard subject for you. I thought it was an easy one, so I'm sorry.
I just know nothing about this. I don't have pets. Okay, so how to teach a dog tricks. Now, what we're going to do is, this used to be a pro feature. So I'm going to click this button right here. And I'm just, I guess, how to teach a dog tricks. Well, Jimena had me do makeup the other day, so this one's open.
Well, you can do each trick. You could go how to sit.
Okay, let's do this.
How to teach a dog to sit.
Let's change this a little bit. Let's say, how about the top 10 dog tricks?
Okay, sitting is first. Oh yeah, there you go. I see what you're saying.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together the top 10 dog tricks.
There you go.
Okay, this is secret number 1, guys. Okay. So now we have the top 10 dog tricks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and click this here.
There we go. Now we're on the same page. Okay.
Top 10 dog tricks. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in like 20 choices, and that way I can choose the 10, right? So I'm going to say pull. And then I don't want to do the 10. I don't want to do 10. But how about if we do this? How about if we do dog tricks? I want to get individual ones so I can
Yeah,
build my
that's what I
own
was saying.
list.
Why don't you put how to teach a dog to sit, and then you can do just each one.
So
You could search just for that one.
how to teach a dog to sit?
Yeah, that's the first thing you want to teach them.
I guess I need a dog. All right.
Sorry.
I got a computer. Right.
See,
So
there
let's
you
just
go.
say that these were,
See? Look at that.
yeah. So we can just go and say, okay, these are, let's say that was 10. I don't know. I can't count anymore. But we'll say insert selected videos. And that's it.
And
We just built a
obviously, he
course.
would do different tricks, is what he's saying. So I don't want him to get confused. He's not doing them all on
Yeah.
sit. He would do each one of them with just, sit or shake and, stay and all that. He would go through each trick. In other words, is what he's saying. He's just loading it up real quick so you don't have to sit there.
Yeah. And I would not sell this. I would give this away,
Right.
get the leads in, and then I would sell this. Like, don't take people's YouTube videos and sell it. Just build a list with it, right?
Right.
So we built the course. What'd you guys think? Can you do that? They went silent on me, Chris. They were all active, and then they went silent.
I think they'll
Okay.
I think they'll be all right in a minute when you put it put it all together and they get to see it. It's hard to they want to see the pages that I've in other words.
Okay. So watch this. So obviously we need to create a page to give that away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this is called a pricing option. So this is where you would set up your price to sell it or give it away or whatever. So I'm going to edit this. Did I click it? It's going to be a little slow on GoToWebinar. I noticed that last time. But what I'm going to do is, I can't tell if I clicked it or not. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for free. Right? So free access, and we'll say the value is like $27. And I'll go ahead and click save. Okay, so once we've done that, now that it's a free product, watch this. I'm going to come over here, these little triangles, and see this one that says opt-in page URL. I'm going to click edit. Now,
that's where the magic happens. That's what they see how easy.
That's already waiting for me. That's already waiting for me. So I don't like the color of this button, right? So there we go. So I didn't even change the title or anything, Chris.
Right, exactly. That's the part I think I want them to get to, where it's the wow moment that I was, explaining in the emails and everything, because each one of these pages, he's just getting started, folks. I mean, in other words, that page is there. You can tweak it a little bit, and then all the rest of the pages are there too. He'll show you in a minute which ones he, all the membership pages, and it's very cool.
Yeah. So what I can do now, this is I don't think you know this is here, Chris, but instead of choosing a thank you page, I can actually log them right into the members area. And I don't know anything else that does that.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. I hadn't got to try that yet.
Yeah, and then you can put them in your autoresponder. You can build lists inside of our system, whatever you want to do. So I'll save it, and there's my URL, right? So this here is a feature inside of Everfunnels, okay? So that brings me to my next point.
Before you go on, what if they did do a thank you page there? Can you show them that it's already generated?
Yeah, so you can actually create thank you pages right here.
Right, yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure you didn't miss that.
And then you can actually, yeah, and you can go and you can link it.
Right.
Right, so there's a thank you page. So like I'm trying to, after they opt in or whatever, I'm trying to get them to join my group because I'm big on the groups, right?
Which is a good idea. Yeah, so you had a dog group, you want them to join the group. They opt in, they get perfect.
Yeah. And so what I'm able to do once that's created is once I come back over here to my page that I just created, which I think is this one right here, I can go ahead and set that thank you page, right? So I can come over here and I can choose it.
Right. It's that easy. See, there's you got 3 different ways you can do it in just seconds.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. We're not a full-blown page builder. We don't want to be. Chris will tell you that stuff frustrates me. I just want to get done. I want to make money. That's it. So Is that good?
Yeah. What'd y'all think?
All
Any
right.
questions on that part?
So if I come back over here to the course, let me show you something, Chris. This will really get your attention because you like this stuff, right? If I come back into his course, here's what he did. He was in his group, and it was his birthday, and he said, I'm going to give away my free course tonight, right? And so he gave away so many copies of his course. I'm like, hold on a minute. Before you do that, let me make sure you're set up. So he posted a link in his Facebook group, and he put them in here. Well, you see what I did. I wanted to make sure we were going to make money. So I put countdown timers, banners, because I'm gonna put them in here. I might as well go for the sale, right? So inside this system, you're able to deploy all these things. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm trying to tell you that just by giving stuff away, you can make sales. And so what happens is if you click this here, this page right here, we gave away the product, we took them to this page. Now, do you guys, I don't think you've seen this, Chris, do you guys like this page?
It's very nice.
What if I told you that this page was pretty much auto-created for you?
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I think. This was the one you showed me when you. I did see this one. This is the one when you just put it together in minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, now what I wouldn't do, though, is I wouldn't have all this long-form sales copy. That's his thing. He put it in there. It's not necessary. Like, the page is just fine without the long-form sales copy, right? Especially if you're selling a course. But you can use this outside of our system, right? So this is where the pattern interrupt comes in. This is where we're doing things that nobody else is doing. And so if I come back over here, I think I'm logged into too many. Look at this. I'm logged in like 3 different places. Let me try it again. Yeah, see, now I'm logged into mine. If I come into a membership, I'm going to click on this little funnel thing, and I'm going to be taken to Everfunnels. Okay, now I'm going to show you a new way to build pages, and you're really going to appreciate this because I get frustrated with all the page builders out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my theme. So the one you just saw is actually this theme right here. So it goes to show you how easily you can customize it. And then I'm going to come over here and click on the Setup tab. And I can say, okay, I don't want to show testimonials. I don't want to show curriculum. I don't want to show ratings. I don't want to show about the instructor. And they're gone. They're off that page. Pretty cool, right? But here's where the magic comes in. If I click on benefits, all I'm going to do is just fill out these forms. And that page is going to be built for me. I'm going to fill out the features. And that page is going to be built for me. The FAQ, the page is built for me. And if you want to put long form sales copy in there like he did, you can click this here and you got a WYSIWYG editor, right? So there's no drag and drop, there's no splitting cells, or none of that garbage is going to stop you in your tracks. It's fill out the forms, get your page done, and then what's going to happen is you're going to fill these out. And also the same thing with your order setup. Just fill out these forms, and then we're going to go and build your sales page for you. And from there, you can then come in here and even change the stuff that we've brought in. So now it kind of becomes a page editor, right? And so you can come over here and change out your images or whatever it is you want to do, right? Very, very easy, nothing complicated. And again, you can see where most of the stuff, the testimonials, the FAQ, it all comes in for you. Make sense? Same thing with the order form, and we're going to link it for you automatically. Okay, so now that you see how easily we're able to generate a sales page, I really believe that's going to be the new way of doing things. Like I think people are tired of being frustrated. What I discovered is let's take it to a next level, and let's see if we can do this with a whole entire funnel. So the concept's simple. Fill out these fields, right? So now you have information to like run a webinar. Fill out these fields, same thing with order setup, and let me see if I can take this information and go build a whole entire funnel for you, right? Pretty awesome. So it allows you to get pages and funnels set up in no time at all, right? So you'll fill out these fields, fill out your order setup, and then when you click on webinar registration, again, we're going to bring all this in for you. And we're going to bring it into your webinar confirmation page for you. And we're going to bring it into your webinar replay page for you. And we're going to bring it into your order form. You also have what's called a bridge page. Chris will tell you all about this, right? And with the bridge page, you have a simple message and it bridges to somewhere else. It's going to bridge to your replay, your order form, whatever you want to do. All right, so all that happens for you automatically. And then again, you can come in here and just change what we generated. Is everybody with me so far?
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
I think it's just a little bit of delay. They're pretty pumped, though. Cool. All right. Good, 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 good. Nobody's confused. Okay. Now, let me see if I can make the real magic happen. If we come in here to setup, if you're willing to tell me when you're going to start your webinar and tell me the platform that you're going to use, so you can use GoToWebinar, Webinar Geo, Webinar Jam, or simply say I'm going to use my own. We just need to know what you're going to do. Then as soon as you set those, I'm going to come in here to another account. You can see that it's now set. What's going to happen is this tab right here is going to open up. This is a pre-email series. It's all written for you. So because I know what your pages are, and I know where they live, and I know when your webinar is going to start, and I've already set your countdown timers where you guys don't have to mess with that. Now I've gone and written your whole entire pre-email series. And Chris will tell you, because I worked pretty closely with him, that these are very, very high converting emails.
Yes.
So these are the emails that go out to get people to register for your webinar. And what you can do is you can go ahead and change the information. So like if you're going to do a webinar on dog training, then put a little something in here about dog training. This gives you a good base to start with. And I've already queued up the times for you. And if you want, you can come in here and you can pull in extra information. And you can pull in any of these links from up above here too. Right? Is everybody with me? I got an OMG. I think that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So once I go through and I proof all my pre-email series, I'm going to click this button. And what's going to happen is now this one's going to open up. So you're only going to do one at a time because I want to make sure you don't screw anything up. So now that this one's opened up, this is called an indoctrination series. This is something most marketers don't do. Do you do this, Chris? You do this a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Also known as a reminder setting. So after people register for your webinar, you got this email that goes out that says, hey, registration's only, what to expect on the webinar, right? And so it's going to go through, and it's got all these emails. Now, I didn't activate it, but let me just make sure of something. On. I don't think I turned that switch on. That's okay. The indoctrination, there it is. Okay, so all these emails are set to go out to people that registered for your webinar. And what this is going to do is it's going to help your attendance. So you got one that goes out T-minus 1 hour, 15 minutes until showtime. And then something Chris does with you guys that I learned from him is to send out a webinar announcement 15 minutes after you go live. So this one right here says, hey there, we're live right now. We just started the webinar, right? So this one goes out 15 minutes after you're live. Very, very powerful stuff, guys. So now you know how the pre-email series works, the indoctrination series works. So you're going to go out there, you're going to run your webinar and like GoToWebinar, Webinar Geo, whatever you're using, and you're going to get a replay. And once you have the replay, now you can come over here to step 5. And what I want to know is, okay, when are you going to close down your offer? So you'll choose that.
Yeah,
I'm going to set your countdown timer for you. And I want to know, okay, where's your webinar replay? There it is right there. And as soon as you set these two, as soon as they turn green, then what happens is your replay sequence is going to open up. So now that I click this here, now we have your whole entire replay email sequence that's ready to go out as well. All right, and so you can see, did you miss my Webby? Did you catch that? 10 hours, what's it going to be? 3 hours until close. The doors are closing. And so now you guys are set to make a lot of money. Make sense? And so somebody saying, I love the organization of this. Yeah, you can't screw it up. That's the thing. We don't want you to screw up. We don't want you to mail out bad links and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the timing. You don't have to worry about the countdown timers, like nothing. It's a complete marketing system.
I love it.
Now, do you guys think it can get any better? I don't even think I shared this with you, Chris. Do you guys think it can get any better? Type in the chat here, let me know. Chris will tell you that when we did our last launch, we hit $317 per attendee. And the reason why is because we had certain things working for us. Somebody's saying not really. Well, it actually can get a lot better. Okay, that's going to really help your conversions. But see step number 3 right here. If I click this, if I flip this switch, what happens is my email has now changed. So we call these webinar enhancers. This is secret number 3, guys. And so how this works is I want you to create a survey. You can use like, Social Monkey or whatever it's called. So what I can't even think of what it's called. Survey Monkey, or we have our platforms or whatever. And you're going to create a survey, and you're going to say, hey, thank you so much for registering. Can you tell me, what you're expecting to learn on the webinar? Right? So you turn this on, you put your survey link here, and then the email is going to change. If you want to include a free gift, you turn this on, and it says, hey, make sure you join the webinar. I've got a free gift for you as well. So the webinar is going to be written differently. Webinar resources, right? So after somebody registers, say, hey, I got this free guide for you that's going to help you do this, 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 this. That's going to excite them, and they're going to be more likely to actually show up for your webinar. This one down here, webinar resources post. If you turn this on, this happens in your replay, and this is something Chris does a lot. It says, hey, I've got this free, I hope you guys watch the replay. In the meantime, I created this free blueprint. It's going to help you do this. Or I didn't have time to show this on the webinar, so I created this video for you. All right, so you turn this on, the emails are going to be written differently. If you come up here, if you announce some bonuses on your last day, you're going to increase your conversions. The emails are going to be written differently. If you turn this on, we're going to include an email that's got some testimonials that you place here. So say, hey, here's what people just like you are saying about our system or our webinar or software, right? If you turn this on, it says, hey, the webinar went really well. All these questions came in afterwards. So what we did is we put together an email with the most common questions and answers. Let me know what you think. Okay? So you turn all these on, and now your emails, depending on what they are, they're going to change. Does everybody understand this? Where do we go here, Chris?
On spinning the emails, we got a question about spinning emails. So I think let me clarify one thing here. Yes, in other words, it gives you you're going to want to always go back and check your email and make absolutely sure that it's right. What these are is they're emails that will allow you not to have to think about all the marketing concepts and just like all of this stuff here to where, hey, I want to do this. I want to have frequently asked questions. So you can just put your frequently asked question in there. So you don't have to go to the trouble of all the marketing aspect of it, but you want to go back and customize the email slightly to match your product, of course. But it gives you the basic where to start, and there's not much customization needed, in other words.
And that's exactly what we do, right?
Right.
It's the same series, guys. We make a lot of money with this, right? So now there's a last one that nobody does, and it's a game changer. And how this works is you send out a survey after your webinar is closed, and you simply say, can you do me a favor, take the survey, and let me know what you thought of the webinar. Now, nobody does this, and you can ask Chris. I've been doing it for so very long. Matter of fact, I built a whole entire platform just to handle this right here because it's so very powerful. Because here's what's going to happen. There's one question I want you to ask on that survey, and that question is, why didn't you buy? Why didn't you buy? Because you see, they're going to tell you. They're going to say, well, it was too expensive. I didn't think it would work with my autoresponder, whatever the case may be. And if you're willing to follow up with them via messenger, phone, email, and if you're able to say, hey, Bob, I understand that you didn't buy this product because it was too much money. How about if I give you a payment plan? Boom, you'll close them. Or I understand, you're worried it won't work with your autoresponder. How about if I get on a call with you and help you set all that up? Boom, you'll close them. We have some of the highest conversions in the business because of that one feature right there. Those enhancers right there, guys. You flip the switch, your email's written differently. Cool? How'd we do, Chris?
Doing good, doing good. I was just looking at a couple of questions. We got a long one there. Wants to know about the fake testimonials. He's saying they're fake because they're in there. They're not meant to just be sent out like they are. In other words, you wanna put your testimonials in there. It's a guideline.
Yeah, you type them. Like if
Yeah,
you guys run webinars, man, I'll tell you, I get bombarded all the time on Facebook, Skype, email. I mean, people, look, I've seen testimonials on this webinar right now that I could go and copy and include inside of my platform. Testimonials roll in all the time. And so you can take them. I'm not saying to make them up or anything. Just,
no,
you'll get them.
yeah. He was just. I think he just was confused that thinking that they're auto going out and you're sending out the other testimonials, but that wasn't the case. We're just putting it in there so that you know, hey, I can add testimonials here, and all I got to do is type them in there real quick, and it's done for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not creating any
Right.
information for you
Right.
guys.
Right.
You guys are typing in the information. I'm just placing it where it needs to place.
Right. Exactly. That's what I wanted to make sure was clear.
Cool. All right. Well, let me just throw this out there too. So now that you guys know the power of what you have here, and you're running a webinar and you got your pages and everything's going good, you don't want to keep running the same webinar over and over and over, right? Once you get it dialed in, then what you're able to do is we have a pro feature where you can pretty much move everything over here to our auto webinar. Again, I'll be very, very brief with this, but basically you're going to pull in the same exact setup, all your pages and everything else. And I don't know if you guys have experience with auto webinars, but they're very, very frustrating. They're very, very expensive, and they look fake anyways. We spend a lot of time on this to really simplify this. So we pull in your details. You come over here, you set up your times. Very, very basic stuff. All the webinar settings you'd expect. Your registration settings, your notification settings. And then I'll just go ahead and show you really quick. We really try to make this look real. So if I click this here, this is what our webinar platform looks like. So the menu collapses. The icons down here are good. The chat comes in with like the real date and time. Right? So you guys can kind of see this is a full-blown marketing platform. And Chris will tell you, I mean, this just started with a very, very small, membership platform, and he's watched it grow over the last 3 years. We have an amazing community. We have a live Q&A every single week that I do. On Monday nights, we have Monday Night Live where we actually critique somebody's membership and course. So very, very heavy on the support. So if I delivered on those 3 secrets, guys, do I have your permission to present this offer to you? Is that cool? Yes, yes, yes. Hell yes. Go for it. Yes. Okay, good. Good. Let's see. So full-blown for newbies, I afraid. Yeah, I want to be afraid.
No.
Okay.
You can start as slow and everything, and there's no. I mean, it's actually it's just geared toward. That's the point of being able to put it all together if you're a newbie, instead of having, I got this and I got this and I got this, and how do I get this to integrate with this and this how to integrate over here. It's a freaking nightmare.
Yeah, and
So this puts it all together in one spot so that you have it all right there, just kind of fill in the blank almost.
Chris, would you do me a favor and drop your link in the chat really quick, or send it to me on Skype?
Okay.
We didn't put that in the slide. I want to make sure everybody's clear on that. Sorry.
That's all right. Give me a second, though. I didn't know. Actually, I didn't cloak it either here, so let's see.
Oh, I can do it real quick, so that's fine.
You got it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll get the bonus link too, because I added a bonus to it too.
Okay.
So,
So how are we doing? Is that pretty clear what we're doing here? Chris?
Yeah, we're doing good. I sent it to you. Sorry.
Okay, let me see.
That's
Okay.
that's the bonus there.
Okay, so use that link or?
Yeah, you can use the bonus link is fine, or I can cloak it if you got a second. If you're just going to show something else, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
no, I got a second. Just looked at the questions really quick. And somebody says, I'm afraid of the cost. Type in the chat. Tell me what you think this is going to cost, Debbie.
Yeah. Go ahead, do that actually, because
That'll be interesting.
Type in the chat. Tell me what you think. More than I have. That's a smart answer. 500. 500. Who else? 97 per month. Well, just to kind of show you, we are actually selling right now on our site. So you guys are getting a great deal. You can see right here that it's being sold starting at just Everlesson alone, 47 a month, and then 77, and then 97, and then we have a $299, and we have a $997 a month.
there you go.
Okay. So let me see what we have here. Okay, cool. So it's going to be yourimhelper.com/Everfunnels special. Okay, let me do that. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, man, that was just too smooth. All right. So we got it there. We got it there. And if you want, Chris, you can go ahead and drop it in the chat.
All right, I'll do that.
And I just want to ask you guys really quick, have you seen any possibilities where you could like use these services for like your clients or customers if you had the ability to go out there and deploy these, like create the pages and the funnels and the emails and the courses and all that stuff? Have you guys seen where there might be a possibility to do that? Okay, cool. All right, we're back in action. Okay, so here's what you're getting today. You get Everfunnels. That's the ability to create lead capture pages, create sales page funnels, create webinar funnels. The whole entire email series is written for you. You got the 8 webinar enhancers. Normally it costs $47 a month. You're going to pick up Everfunnels for $297 one time. Not bad, right? So then we have Everlesson. So Everfunnels is a page builder. Now we have Everlesson. That's the course builder, gamification, monetization, the special themes. Too many options to list. You're going to pay $297 for that. But guess what? You're getting both of them for $297. You're getting Everfunnels and Everlesson. I thought that was kind of funny because somebody said I'm in as soon as I put the price up for Everfunnels. I don't think they realized they were getting both.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, this is a stupid brainer deal. Like, we're not going to do this for long.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It was just too, like, people are like, oh, it can't be that great of a platform because why would you do it for so cheap? I'm like, I don't know, but we did. So, yeah, you're getting both of them for $297. Okay, now I see a question about the auto webinar, so let me go ahead and cover that with you. The auto webinars are a pro version, okay? And so you get the auto webinar platform. We have this interactive green room. It's really cool. All the features of Everlesson Pro. We have special themes, and there's just too many options to list. Do you want me to kind of call those out real quick?
Sure, yeah, because I think there's a lot of people that's going to be interested in the webinar thing. And yes, it is a one-time fee. I saw one of those questions. This is a one-time fee.
Well, the webinar's not.
Oh, this isn't. I'm sorry. The other one I was answering. Yeah, I better not confuse them. I've got 2 questions here. Okay, yes, please call the features out to this.
Yeah, so with the pro version, which is $297 a year, you're going to get this auto webinar, which most auto webinars are $297 a month. And you're going to get the free funnel preview. You can do countdown timers. You can do time-based offers. You can do quizzes. The ability to import and export a membership. You can convert it to any language. Advanced gamification, affiliate modules, product sequencing, and built-in autoresponders. So there is a lot of cool stuff inside the pro feature that you're also getting with the pro version. Is that cool?
Awesome.
Guys, if I can just ask this, because I know you got the chat, how much money do you think you could make from customers or clients or associates or whatever else if you were able to go and build out the pages and the funnels and do their webinars and have all their emails created and build their courses and the auto webinar and everything else? How much money could you make? Could you guys type in the chat and let me know? $12,000, $60,000. I got all dollar signs. For clients, they will pay $5,000. Okay, good. 100,000. The limit has just opened, and I don't see the end. Yeah, it's
That's true.
that's a good way to look at it. I'll tell you what Jimena said earlier on the call here in just a minute. But I was on a call last night, and I just kind of want to open your eyes. I'll tell you right now who your target should be. We have an agency program. It's a very serious offer. It's not something cheap like this, but you will make back your money very, very quickly. And a lot of our agency holders have gone way beyond 6 figures with what they're doing. But they always want to know, Chad, what would you do? Like, where do you find the leads? And I'm like, okay, number one, I would target YouTube because those people get a lot of views and they don't know how to market. They need your services. Number two, I would target Udemy because they're frustrated over there because Udemy's taking all their money. And then there's always lynda.com. So I was on a webinar the other night, just kind of giving you guys an example, and I typed in Learn to Sew, and I found this girl right here. She had 590,000 views. And if you look, Chris, it says Beginner Sewing Course. So she's hosting a course on YouTube. And so you see she has day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed all right here, right? She doesn't really know how to market. I think she's probably making money from AdSense, right? So no offense to her. It's just I don't see she's leaving so much money on the table, right? So she clearly has a strong following, very professional presentation, tremendous amount of views. She's in a hot market. People will definitely pay her, right? But she's leaving money on the table. And Chris is a master at this stuff, right? So let's take those 593,000 views, and let's just say 1% of those would pay. And so that's 5,934 paying members. And let's charge $7 a month for a reoccurring membership. Like, because that's the magic number where people just forget about it. Like, it's not even worth canceling. It's not enough money to worry about. You pay more than that to get a Subway sandwich, right? But add that up, and that comes to $41,538 a month, right? So here's the solution. Let's take those courses, and I already showed you how fast you can create a channel, right? And we can do our branding and everything else in like, what, 2 minutes flat? And so what we can do is we can load our courses. This has a higher perceived value because it's in a member's area. And then what we can do is we can really show her how to make money with it. So we could take some of the features that are inside of our membership platform and turn them on, like these countdown timers, and we can do banners and stuff for her. There's all kinds of cool stuff we can do, right? And eventually go out there and run webinars and build lists and whatever we want to do, right? So she's going to make money this way. She'll absolutely make money this way, right? Just by deploying some simple little things, few little clicks, okay? And so this is what her login page would look like. So we raise the value once they log in there, right? So that is our agency license, okay? So here's what's included with the agency license, all right? You're the company. You sell the service. You have the rights to build out for clients. You're going to manage it all from one online portal. And so your clients can have up to 1,000 users, and you have full access to make as much money as you want, okay? And that there is the link on the screen. That is going to be the final offer that we have inside the funnel. And again, you should just go out there and you should just crush it. You should just start building this stuff out for clients. And there's so many of them. And we talked about it on the last webinar. And what I would do is I would just go and take that import feature. I'd build them a nice, beautiful lead capture page like I showed you. I'd import their whole channel. And if the channel's like Ty Lopez, I would have like the top 10 Ty Lopez videos. And I would give it to him. I say, here, I built this for you. Link it in your YouTube descriptions and watch the members pull in. And once the members pour into the site, guys, it's game over. He's going to be like, how do we monetize these? So you're like, well, I just built you a massive list. He doesn't even know that. It's inside the membership. And now you're set up just to flip a couple switches, and you can monetize those members. How do we do, Chris?
Awesome, awesome. The only thing I want to mention is about you mentioned slightly about your group and helping. You have never ever seen the help in the group in a group, and just between the members and the staff, and the amount of effort that they put in to make you succeed. It is just amazing. I think it's really, I've never seen it before. As much as they want you to succeed, they're almost begging you to succeed and helping you over there. So don't think that you're just left out in the dark. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you'll have people jump in, ask a question in a group, and you'll have five people help you and answer you in seconds. It's crazy. So
Yep. Yeah, we got the Q&A session. We got that Monday Night Live where we critique
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just on and on and on, man. It's just I've never seen anything like it.
Do you know why though,
Oh,
Chris? Because I could never make money with email. Like that was never my thing. Like he's been my partner for a long time. He'll tell you that. I couldn't make money, but the minute I created a group and I could like get in there and know people and I could go live and I could talk to them and I could make posts, I started making a lot of money. Made over $1 million with that group, guys. So yeah, I mean, he spends a lot of time in emails and funnels, which I couldn't figure it out. I spend a lot of time on my groups because that's where it's profitable.
yep, and that's the key. You want to find out if you're good at going out there and talking to people, then agency license is perfect for you. I mean, if you're a auto webinar person, then in other words, and that's find what you're good at, and this platform you can pretty much do anything you want with. I mean, as far as the concept of being able to find a niche that you can succeed in. So.
Yeah, is there a 30-day money back guarantee? Absolutely. But Linda, like talk to us first. Like it's not one of those softwares where you just purchase and everybody forgets about you. Like it's a very, very tight community. You could go in that group right now and say, guys, do you have an idea for a course or whatever? And you'd probably get 70 comments from people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Especially right now with all the activity going on in the group. So.
Yeah. Do you have anything to add, Jimena?
Well, I would just like to say that, well, for one, the one-time deals, the one-time offers is only, for the launch period. After that, we go back to monthly. So yeah, you can certainly pick it up after that, but you're just going to pay a lot more during the long run. So you are better off picking it up now. As far as the agency license, I really see that as the fastest way to profit, because there's a lot of people out there that are already paying other people a lot of money to create these funnels for them, and they're half of them are not even half as good as what we've got pre-written for you. I mean, I know I'm friends with some of these people, and I'm like, what? Somebody paid you $10,000 to build this? It's out there. So, if you've been looking for something high ticket to offer, you could build this out for people and make really good money. You can also partner with people that have large audiences and do a rev share with them. So I think the agency license is by far the best deal that we have today. But if you just want to do this for yourself, definitely take advantage of the 2-for-1 deal. That's not something that we're going to do probably ever again. We're just doing it now for this launch. It's Everfunnels is something new we're introducing to the marketplace. But after this, Everlesson and Everfunnels will be sold separately, both on their own separate monthly pricing structures. So you guys are saving a ton of money for everything it does.
Yeah, I'm a pastor. This would be great, I think, for online Christian growth courses. It would.
Oh man.
And
Yeah.
what I found is churches run a lot of programs. They always have, I'm involved with the church, and they always have, couples counseling or this or that. I mean, they could take all their recordings and they could put it in a membership, and they could, sell it later. They could advertise their other, events coming up. They could record all their sermons and their sessions. Yeah, churches are very, very big. That's a very big target of ours.
There's a question. I want to answer Linda's question as well. She said, is there training for the agency license? We have a whole, oh my gosh, somebody's calling me. How do I hang up this? Okay. So there's a whole separate group for our agency holders, and they're all in there. They help each other. They're all sharing stories. And also, we have some of our members that have been with us for a long time. I'm going to be working with them after the launch to put together a certification program. So that will be coming out. So look out for that if you do join an agency. There is a lot of support that is going to be available to you.
Yeah. The other thing I was to say is if I know what can be done with the agency license. Like, there's not a time where I don't do like a webinar with my group and somebody's like, I just closed a $20,000 deal, or we got one guy that's like building out for GoPro right now. I mean, there's always some kind of story. Somebody else built a whole entire membership for a school. We're always hearing those things. If you don't have the agency license, if you don't have the money for the agency license, or if you just are having doubts with it, go out there and see if you can line somebody up. Go approach somebody on YouTube. Go approach, chiropractors are really big. You believe it or not, you could build training courses for chiropractors. We've done that. Go approach somebody and try to seal the deal. And you can even build out like a sample inside of your membership to like show them. And then if they commit, then buy it. You know, I mean, we had people that did that on the last launch. They're like, well, if I go out there and line somebody up, will you still give it to me for the same deal? I'm like, yeah, as long as you get in before the launch closes, because I have to keep my word. A lot of people did that. They just went out there and they wanted to like test the grounds first. And we have one guy, he messaged me the other night. He says, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to contact like 20 people on YouTube that are getting like a lot of views that have no idea how to do marketing. And I'm going to build out little sample funnels for them. I'm going to create the little course, like the top 10 of their videos and a simple sign-up page. And I'm going to send them a message, and I'm going to see how many people are going to respond. So I don't want to sell them. I'm just going to give it to them, show them that they can be successful, and then they'll come to me, and then I'll sell them. A lot of things that you can do. So we will let you like build it inside of your membership just to kind of show them and see if you can get it sold before the launch ends.
And the other thing, I was going to add is I saw a couple of comments on there about content, and there's one person that said that they had content, a lot of different places and stuff, all this that they've had scattered, and that's the thing. Content, it really, it's amazing. I do very little coaching actually, but once in a while I just like to delve in and help. And I actually dropped I don't know if some of you are on the webinar, but I was on one of the webinars a few weeks ago or a few months ago that I had, and I was explaining, took 10 minutes to explain to people that there is so much content out there that even if they've been online 6 months, that they've actually can create themselves or have created that the knowledge that they know, that you just have to you can take if you refresher, and go do like the top 10 tricks or whatever on dogs, obviously, if you know dogs, but whatever, you can Google it, and I guarantee you'll find some of that knowledge, and you just take that and refresh your memory, and you can go create your own stuff in a matter of minutes. It's not hard to do content. Everybody has a skill, knowledge skill that they know, and it's just a matter of marketing that.
Yeah, and all these guys have probably bought a ton of PLR to
Yep, that's
like
the other
load
thing.
it in the site.
You can take a PLR item, and you don't want to just copy it, but you can. I mean, there's different niches on the market for that too. But here's another thing: it's just like Chad said, take a PLR document and gut it real quick of stuff that you need that you didn't know about a subject, and then add back your subjects, and 30 minutes later you got a product. Or just create a video about it after you make a few notes, and you have content. It's so easy to make content. People, they make such a big deal of it, and it's not. So just don't be scared. Just jump out and do it. And this platform gives you everything, to be able to market that content. And so I just love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and the support's there, and we just keep growing. We're 3 years into it. There's no sign of us slowing down.
So anyway, I know Chad's busy and he's been doing lots of webinars, so we better shut this down here in a minute. Oh, we got a big question in here though before we leave. Right when I say we're gonna go here, all of a sudden, let's see what we got. Somebody's been typing a lot.
That's a long question. Well, basically, let's see.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. That is a
It's
long
able to help anyone who's willing to learn, earn, and return. Every bit of data stays within the system. Yes, you are correct. And your login ID. I can quickly and constantly measure key metrics for me and my affiliates, plus attendee structure in the future. No matter how much data comes out, you let scaling with that extremely pro. Let's see.
Yeah, it's more like not a question. You're just happy with what you got,
Yeah,
what's here. Okay, well, thank you so much. Yeah, it was just a
thank
lot of
you.
information. I was like, woo.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Chris, that's all yours. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Did it look good?
No, it's basically a very long testimonial, really on the more technical side of the platform, of how much we've integrated into one place. So thank you for that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's testimonials all over the place. Like I could copy that and put it in the system. They come in all the time. Any idea what more than 1,000 users cost if a client needs more? I don't think it's very much. It's on our agency page. Isn't it like $67, Samantha,
I
for
think it's 47.
47? Which I'm going to be raising that, just so you know, because I think it's ridiculous. Because if you bring on another 1,000 users, I mean, I would turn around and charge a client like $7 each user or something. That's $7,000, and we're going to charge you $47? No, somebody's a bonehead. We're
In
gonna
this
get that
case, it's
fixed.
just at the moment.
Yeah, we're gonna get that fixed. I think it's missing a zero or something. I saw that today. I'm like, what? But yeah, that's what it is. So,
Chad, I'm not sure if you covered that we also have some done for you courses as well, and templates that will be
no.
coming out. And if you guys, if you don't have your own content right now, and maybe that's one of the things that's stopping you, and you don't know where to start, when you purchase today, and one of the things that will be offered to you will be a done for you course. It's only $47 a month, and today you'll get 2 done for you courses. You can take those, you can start selling them. Obviously, setting up your funnel is super easy with it. And you can start driving traffic. And then every single month, you'll get a brand new course. So you can use these either to sell them or to build your list. So if you're worried about having to shoot videos and teach something, with this system that we've created, we've really thought of everything for you. So you really don't have to do that much work. We're the ones that have been doing a lot of work this past month, putting it all together. But now it's all there for you in one place.
You put other YouTube lessons into your paid course right away. People think, no,
Yeah.
I would not. I would not put them into your paid course.
Correct.
I mean, if you have like a resource or something, I guess that's okay. But no, I would not go out there and try to sell somebody else's content as your own. But I would bundle it up and build lists, and I've actually done that.
Yeah, he's talking about free course there is what he was putting together.
You put other YouTube lessons into your
No,
paid
you were.
course.
I was just clarifying that you were not just
Oh, okay. All right.
justifying paid. That was where he got confused. It was
I was,
it was free information. In other words, it's free on
yeah.
YouTube, but free if they opt in too. They just don't know where to find it. You're just helping them find it, basically.
Like I know that I'm tired, but I'm like, man, I'm seeing things. Let's see. Is that the same as the course every month?
Oh, Renee's asking about the theme sets. No, so we have a new theme set that comes out, and a theme set is basically, all the pages, the webinar registration, the replay, the sales page, all that stuff. That's a theme set. So if you want to purchase additional ones than the 5 that are in there right now, you can do so for $47 a month. And then you can also purchase Done For You courses also for $47 a month. So it's 2 different things, but it's there if you want just additional options.
Awesome.
Yes, you're welcome.
Well, all right. Well, we better wrap this up for y'all so you can get on to the next one. I'm sure y'all got plenty to do.
Yeah.
So it's a little different than some of our other webinars, but I think this is more of a personal product. In other words, it's more hands-on. You got to really show it and not just run through some slides and stuff like that. So I really think we, did a good job of demonstrating the software and showing the whole concept of how people can do with it and how easy it is to do it. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Everyone enjoyed the webinar that stayed here. There's quite a few people still on.
Hey, if I can just ask really quick, Chris, before we go, if you
Okay.
didn't purchase, can you tell me the reason why? What
Okay.
your reason was?
There you go.
Yeah, if you guys can just kind of type in the chat and let me know what your reason was for not purchasing, because you're still here. Chat and lady who.
It's a mena.
Using those web found items, it is like preparing a bibliography for essay at the university without claiming ownership of that content. I don't know.
I think that's more of a testimonial again.
Okay. He is very, very intelligent. Okay. All right.
So that means everybody's buying then, right?
Yeah, everybody bought.
No, we didn't get any. Oh, okay, here we go. Maybe they're coming in
But
later.
Debbie said, I'm making dinner, but we'll purchase. Thank you.
Yeah, make me dinner too, will you? I'm tired of pizza.
Me too.
Okay. Cool. All right, Chris. Well, I hope we did you good.
Yep, you did good. All right. Well, thank you all and everybody else. Have a good night and check out the bonuses on the page and appreciate y'all being here and make sure you pick up this course. You won't be sorry. See y'all.
Thanks.
Bye.